Hey everybody, and welcome to The Wrap. I'm David Gillette. As everybody knows, the best part of Halloween ain't the candy, it is sorting your candy. And woohoo! So hi, Katie Moritz, Almanac staffer.
Hello.
She's joining us here tonight. Thanks for being here.
Hi. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Of course, you want some candy?
Oh, sure.
Just like some.
Oh.
We're featuring Katie tonight because she has a really unique story to tell. She recently did something that I think you could say only a very small percentage of Americans have ever really done.
Probably so.
What would that be?
I drove from Alaska through Canada to the Twin Cities.
By car, not by plane, because you used to live in Alaska.
Right, I lived in Alaska, so I had to drive my whole life in my SUV to the Twin Cities.
And even though you didn't technically work here yet, we still gave you some homework because we knew you were going to work here, and so you bought a selfie stick.
Yes,
and...
I bought 2 selfie sticks because the first one was unsatisfactory.
Okay.
So, luckily they're easy to find these days.
Everywhere. And what did you make?
I made a video of my road trip from my old home to my new one.
Let's take a look. This is a cool story.
Hi everybody, I'm Katie. I'm going to be the new production assistant at TPT, working with the Almanac team. I'm going to be filming my journey from Juneau, Alaska State Capital, where I live currently, to St. Paul, Minnesota, where TPT is located.
Juneau is pretty much an island. It's not technically an island, but it functions like an island. There are no roads in or out, and one of the ways you can do it is by the ferry system. This is downtown Skagway. This is the last stop in America. Let's get out of here. Yay, we're in Canada. Excuse me. I feel like I'm causing a stampede. It's my 3rd day, nearing the end of my 3rd day of driving, and I'm just reaching Dawson Creek, which is mile 0 for the Alaska Highway. Do you see something familiar behind me? That's right, it's the American flag. I just crossed the border back into the U.S. I'm standing in front of the Capitol building in Helena, Montana. Thought since I was passing by, I should stop. I'm in Minnesota, yay, finally. I have like 2 more hours to drive. Just getting gas for the last time. I made it! Here I am standing in front of the beautiful but under construction Capitol building in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a beautiful night and I can't wait to start exploring my new city as well as Minneapolis. I love it here so far and I think it's just going to get better and better the more I learn. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Well done, Katie. So the cattle scene. What surprised me is it looked like you went from really nice pavement to suddenly you're in the boondocks. Did you get lost, or is that the highway?
I did get lost, I'm sorry to say, David. I listened to my GPS that hadn't been updated on my computer for a few years, and they had me take a shortcut. That was actually a long cut.
Well, despite the shortcut, you're here and you're alive, and you made it.
Yes, I made it.
I want to ask you, with fresh eyes on the Twin Cities, a few things you do like and don't like now that you call Minnesota home.
Well, the first thing I noticed I really loved is the fried cheese curds.
Mm-hmm. We nailed those.
Yes. I had quite a few of them while we were taping at the State Fair.
Always a good call.
The food, all I think about is food, apparently. The food has been amazing in the Twin Cities because it's hard to get fresh vegetables and fresh food in Alaska because everything is transported by barge. So being here and having everything be so fresh and so delicious and so many options, I've definitely probably put on a few pounds eating the delicious food.
That's good. Now let's go to the negative. Punch us in the gut. What do you not like about Minnesota so far?
I can't drive in Minneapolis, and I don't understand paying for parking. What's going on? Why do I have to pay to park at work?
Because you're in a big city now, Katie Moritz. Katie also is a fantastic writer. We hired her because she was a print journalist for many years, and she blogged about her story. Well, I know you're not that old, but many years. Take credit. Do you have a very subtle plug for the blog that we want people to read about her journey? Because it's a good story.
I do, David.
Plug big? Plug big. Yay! So you can read all 3 installments of her blog, and we'll put the video up there too. It's at rewire.tpt.org, and just search for Alaska.
Learn more about the cows.
Yeah, and that's all the time we have for The Wrap. You can have some candy, and we'll see you next week.